Okay. 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 Oh, you know, I've already in this custody. What's the app? I mean, if I get that boot on that, I'm gonna throw a fit because got the claimant early and it's been waiting 10 minutes. I called like I was supposed to, and now I'm like, what's the app? Or mobile MOB. Okay, and they'll direct me to that app.
Right here. I'm in pretty tight.
Okay, thank you. That's okay. All right, thanks.
This is my shop where I'm looking at. Absolutely.
My check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you.
That's right, John. So we're waiting any minute for this family to come in. We're expecting as many as 10 family members to be addressing the media today. Not sure how many of them will actually be speaking, but that includes the widow of Rayshard Brooks, Ms. Tomika Miller. She's been speaking to other media outlets, and we expect to also talk with her today. And she did say that she considers this murder. She wants to see the officers involved put behind bars because she, as she told CBS, she said, if this were her husband who had shot and killed someone, he would likely be serving a life sentence. And she said she wants to see the officers treated in the same way. Now, of course, the family is waiting to see what the Fulton County District Attorney will do. The DA has told CNN over the weekend that he expects to announce possible charges on Wednesday, sometime around Wednesday, and that he's considering charges such as involuntary manslaughter, murder, and felony murder. Now remember, we also saw autopsy results this weekend showing that Rayshard Brooks was shot twice in the back, that the officer involved Garrett Rolfe has been terminated from the Atlanta Police Department, and that Police Chief Erica Shields also offered her resignation less than 24 hours after this incident, John. Thank you. Thanks for letting me awkwardly speak in front of everyone.
I hate to.
Test, 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 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Miller, along with my partner, Chris Stewart. Our law firm is called Stewart Trial Attorneys. We are not here today to get into the specific minutia of the case. What we will be doing today is introducing you to the family of Mr. Brooks so that everyone will see and understand what was taken away from all of these people behind us. You're gonna hear from Mr. Brooks' niece and cousins, and Mr. Brooks' wife as well. And hopefully you'll get to see and understand why this is very important and why this can't happen again. So first up, you'll have Chastity Evans. This is Mr. Brooks' niece. She'll say a few words.
My Uncle Rayshard. On June 12th, one of our biggest fears became our reality. Not only did we lose another black, unarmed male, this time it landed on our front doorstep. Blessing, memory, and dream will never get to see their father again. Not only was he a girl dad, he was a loving husband, caring brother, and most importantly to me, an uncle I could depend on. Rayshard Brooks was silly. He had the brightest smile and the biggest heart and loved to dance since we were kids. Me and my uncle are both 27 years of age. 27 years of age. No one walking this green earth expects to be shot and killed like trash in the street for falling asleep in a drive-thru. Rayshard has a family who loves him, who would have gladly came and got him so he could be here with us today. The day after my uncle's murder, his oldest daughter set for her father in her birthday dress to come and take her skating. And to look across the room and know that it's never a possibility anymore breaks my heart. Me and my family are still grieving the loss of my grandmother when my uncle's life was horrifically taken away from us. Not only are we hurt, we are angry. When does it stop? We're not only pleading for justice, we're pleading for change. Zone 3, where my uncle was killed, is the same zone we represented and loved all our lives. We stood with the Atlanta Police Department when they were just tearing up our city and said, this doesn't happen here, leave them alone. And here we are 3 weeks later, those same police took something away from my family that we'll never get back, Rayshard Brooks. Most of us haven't slept or eaten since we viewed a video of a man being murdered to only get a phone call moments later to tell you it's your loved one. This entire situation has traumatized me and my entire family, I'm sure for the rest of our lives. My uncle did not die in vain. His life mattered. George Floyd's life mattered. Breonna Taylor's life mattered. Michael Brown's life mattered. Sandra Bland's life mattered. I'm not only asking the city of Atlanta to stand with us, I'm asking for everyone in this nation to stand with us as we seek justice for Rayshard. Thank you.
Now you hear from his cousin, Tiara Brooks.
Rayshard Brooks. The name that may start a protest tomorrow or another day in the future. However, the man himself no longer has a future. He can no longer live in the present nor plan for tomorrow. No matter what the different points of view are ours of his death, we must all agree to one fact. The fact that he was killed by the Atlanta Police Department. The fact that someone's cousin, brother, uncle, nephew, father, companion, and friend is no longer in this world. The trust that we have with the police force is broken. And the only way to heal some of these wounds is through a conviction and a drastic change with the police department. But honestly, true justice will never prevail because we will never be able to bring back Rayshard Brooks. He will no longer be able to return to this world nor to his family. However, again, if we stand together and united as one, there will be no more cases similar to Rayshard's. How many more protests will it take to ensure that the next victim isn't your cousin, your brother, your uncle, your nephew, your friend, or your companion, so that we can finally end the suffering of police excessive force? We are tired. Guys, we're tired. And we are frustrated. Most importantly, we're heartbroken. So we need justice for Rayshard Brooks.
This is Mr. Brooks's cousin. His name is Mr. Allen.
I'm gonna try to make this brief and clear. First and foremost, we want to say, we want to show our appreciation and thanks to everybody that's been out here supporting us and helping us. And we encourage you to continue to do so. And I actually go by the name of the Decatur Red. A lot of people know me as that. A lot of celebrities I see that been trying to reach out and try to find the family. We are the family. I am the family. And if you're trying to help, you know, reach out to me so we can try to make sure that my cousin and his wife and his kids is taken care of. If you can't help financially, then try to just keep help with your voice and stay with the protests. But again, I want to just tell you that we appreciate all the help. We appreciate the voices around the nation. We thank you.
As y'all know, I'm attorney Chris Stewart, and I tried to figure out a way to encompass everything that's going on and get rid of the division of one side versus the other and get the whole country to understand what's going on. And the first thing that came to mind is what we all just went through with the coronavirus outbreak. We all sheltered in place for months, losing our mind. And then we started seeing on the news large amounts of white Americans demanding change, coming out and rallying in the streets and protesting and making their governments change laws so that we could start getting back to regular life. And as I sat stunned watching TV and watching so many of our white brothers and sisters out there rallying, protesting because they thought something was wrong with the current state of laws in their city or state, we didn't have a problem with it. That is their right as Americans to demand change, to demand laws change. So why is it so offensive or painful or off-putting when African Americans step forward to demand change against police brutality? Why is it so wrong when we are protesting in the street when we see something wrong with police abuse? It's our God-given and American right also. So it's a thing of unity when you see both sides of it. You have to support and vocalize your rights as we did and we watched on TV and as people are doing in the streets now. Demanding changes in laws, in policies, in accountability, in value of life where that a man that was running away doesn't get shot twice in the back. And now there's a question of was it reckless or should he have used that force? Let me tell you and show you why shooting in a crowded parking lot is so reckless and so unnecessary of what he did. A witness today sent us his vehicle, which was hit by one of Officer Rowe's bullets while he and his kids were in the car. A couple feet up, and we would have had another loss of life. So, trying to justify the actions of shooting at Mr. Brooks as he's running away in a crowded Wendy's parking lot when you can easily catch him later for what started off as a very non-confrontational situation, it can't be justified. It cannot be justified. Otherwise, we're going to continue to lose lives from stray bullets shooting at someone that should have never been shot at. And people ask, how could this have ended? Why did he resist? Well, it could have ended there. Well, it also could have ended here. I can walk. My sister's house is right here. That's how this could have ended. It didn't have to go to that level, and that's what we're saying in America with policing, is this type of empathy is gone. The courtesy of an officer, it wasn't like he was called there because Mr. Brooks had been swerving and was a danger to society. The first call was because a man was asleep. Where is the empathy in just letting him walk home? That's what policing is supposed to be, no matter what color you are. But as they said, that's broken, that's gone. We don't see that often, and we definitely don't see it in the African American community. So just like the protests before, that's what we're demanding. It's not just laws and policy changes, but a mental change in policing, which is missing. So we do want everybody's support. We're looking forward to the DA's findings in this situation. And the only thing that we can ask for is some semblance of an idea of justice, because there is no definition anymore of what it is. But what we know right now is that a man's life was taken when it should never have happened.
Right now, we want to introduce everyone to Tomika, who many of you have met, and the kids, Blessing, Memory, and Dream. Blessing, it was her 8th birthday when her father died. She had her birthday party on the same exact day that they found out that their father was killed. She had her birthday dress on, as all of you have heard. She had cupcakes and friends over. She was supposed to go skating with her dad, and that didn't happen, of course. So, also Makai, who's 13, is his stepson, and he took care of him as well. How you doing? And Tomika, you want to say a few words?
I just want to thank everybody for all the protesting, love, and support that you guys have done. Words can't explain how thankful I am for everything. Even though I can't bring my husband back, I know he's down smiling because his name will forever be remembered. And no, there's no justice that can ever make me feel happy about what's been done. I can never get my husband back. I can never get my best friend. I can never tell my daughter, oh, he's coming to take you skating or swimming lessons. So it's just going to be a long time before I heal. It's going to be a long time before this family heals. And I just, like I said, I'm just thankful for everything that everyone is out there doing. And I just ask that if you could just keep it as a peaceful protest, that would be wonderful. Because we want to keep his name positive and great.
Lastly, we do want to acknowledge and thank Tyler Perry, who we spoke with, who will be taking care of the funeral for the family. And it's support like that, and it's people who are actually in this community, that love the community, that want healing and families like this to never have to go through something like this, to step forward. And we want to thank him for such a generous move. Yeah, 3 brief questions.
Question for anyone in the family. Did Rayshard ever discuss what had been going on? Had y'all ever discussed with him, the previous shootings that had happened, just all the conversation everyone's been having for the last
with the George, I mean, we've watched it, and I've always said, baby, I don't ever want that to be you, or, he was always like, no, it's going to change, He always tried to stay positive about everything, but we've had our incidents where we've had police officers stereotype my husband just because tattoos in his face, so it's really crazy. I'm scared every day. My children go out, my husband go out, my family members go out. I'm scared every day because I don't know what to expect. And this just really startled me because I don't even know if they're going to come home.
And Christian, that kind of, it goes to a point of people are asking, well, why would he resist when they were trying to put him in handcuffs? Well, they put George Floyd in handcuffs and he was subsequently killed. So just getting put in handcuffs, if you're African American, doesn't mean, oh, you're going to get nicely taken to the back of a police car. So, especially watching this video of George Floyd over and over again, his reaction may have been, I'm not getting put in handcuffs. So we can't just toss it out because he resisted. George Floyd didn't, and it ended the same way.
And this is something that is not new. It's not just with this George Floyd. All of us, I know every black man standing behind me, and woman too, we have all been dealing with this from birth. So that's a trauma that is deep. It's not something that just started 2 months ago. I still today, dress like I dress, do what I do, I still feel nervous around police, and that shouldn't be the case, right? And so if you feel that way, and then you see all of these things happening, of course you're gonna feel some kind of way when the police come up to you and you are somewhere where you're not in the perfect state of mind at that point in time.
Yes, I believe it was Chastity who spoke about this. I think you mentioned a few weeks ago that your family was asking people not to attack the precinct, the police. And can you talk about that moment and what it feels like now, thinking that that's the position you took before?
It makes you eat your words. I love Atlanta. My family loves Atlanta. And when they were busting out the windows at CNN Center, we were like, why are they doing this to our city? Burning down police cars. Why are they burning police cars? This doesn't happen in our city. And he hit our front door. So not only does it happen in our city, it happens in cities everywhere.
I just want to.
Family members tell us a little bit more about Rayshard Brooks, who he was. What did he like to do? What did he?
Who wants to talk about it? Come on. Tell me your name.
My name is Tomika Brooks. Rayshard is my first cousin. These people that you see behind you are his sisters, his brothers, his nieces, his nephews, his first cousins. A week and a half ago, me and his older brother were playing chess. And he just popped up. And I said, "Cuz, how you doing, man? You good?" He said, "Yeah, I came because I need to see my wife and my baby, man, my daughter's birthday." I said, you staying out of trouble? You all right?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine, cuz. I'm all right." We shared a few drinks, a few laughs. His big brother gave him a few dollars and he left. He was always happy. He was always smiling. And you'd have to kill him by one of his family members, because he wasn't that type of dude. So, to you people that are looking around the world and you have your feelings, before it happened to us, I could only guess at what you felt, but now I understand. Life shouldn't be this complicated. Life shouldn't be where we have to feel some type of way if we see a police or somebody of a different color. I didn't come down here to talk to the media. I came to love on my people. But if you ask how old this young black man was, look at your children when you see them laugh. That innocence, that joy, that pureness of soul. And you had a glimpse of what we lost. You have a glimpse of what it feels like. Because tomorrow, we're going to have to deal with it again. We're going to have to bury him. We're going to have to say, "We miss you." And if we didn't say we love you enough, we got to apologize to him for not telling him that we loved him that much.
My cousin, man. Oh, y'all, listen, I can't believe I gotta go. I have to go. Y'all took my cousin from me. I just want y'all to know that y'all took my cousin from me. Y'all took the wrong person. That wasn't the person to take because he wasn't no
Thank you, everybody.
I'm really not sure what else America needs to see. Want to rerun a George Floyd. Sadly, I'm probably going to be back here in a few months with another case.
I got it.
I know what you mean, but I mean.